The Grand Rapids Civic Theatre has been part of the community for nearly 90 years. A West Michigan woman is a big part of that history, performing on stage for decades. 13 on Your Side's Eric Howard takes us behind the curtain.
When the curtain rises on a show at the Grand Rapids Civic Theatre,
I love it. I love it.
you may just recognize
An actor, performer,
Ruth Ann Molenaar. That might just be because she has only missed,
maybe 15, 20 shows pop out of 40 years
you heard her right,
or so.
40 years as an actor on the Grand Rapids Civic Theater stage.
I just gave myself goosebumps.
And she's only taken 2 long breaks from acting. One to become a DJ, and the other...
When I had my son, I stepped down because single mom, this is a commitment.
Like mother, like son.
He did come to rehearsals with me.
And the theater knew he came from a talented lineage.
Do you think he'd be interested? I go, ask him. And he goes, yeah, can I? Ma, I got to do this. And I'm like, that's my boy.
Ruth's life as an actor began as early as 1987.
I became the characters of whatever book I was reading. I would do all the voices, and I would walk in my bedroom back and forth and act it all out, but I never actually saw myself being on stage and doing this.
Yet, here she is.
I'm constantly running my lines all day long, or even at night, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'm still speaking lines from Clyde's right now.
No matter her experience or talent, her world is just as competitive as it was in 1987.
I still have to audition, and best be believing, there is always somebody out there that can out-sing you, out-dance you, out-act you. You just pray to God that they're not in the same room as you when you audition.
But that world was competitive in many ways for Ruth.
I've always fought back then to fit in. I didn't like being different.
Ruth was adopted into a loving, interracial family in 1968 and recalls times where she was profiled and discriminated against by others.
They didn't know who my parents were. They didn't know where I grew up. They just saw me as another black woman.
But Ruth was a performer at heart, and at the Civic Theater,
all of a sudden it was this thing of like, oh, it's okay to be different.
Ruth discovered herself in a world that accepted her for who she was.
Being accepted, being different, it's happening more now than it was back when I was growing up. But being different still isn't 100% accepted.
Until it is, Ruth will take the stage as a performer, a character, an icon of the Grand Rapids Civic Theater.
To feel just what I feel every time I step on stage and hear the audience clap and hear the audience laugh and hear the audience gasp, clutch their pearls, or shed a tear. My job is done.
Eric Howard.
Hello, goodbye.
13 on Your Side.